I just took my locks out and I feel naked, but this cannot wait. So have you ever wondered about energy transference and how we give our energy away and how complicated that can be, and how, sometimes when you're sensitive, there's a feeling like, oh my God, do I constantly have to clear my energy? Do I constantly have to reclaim my energy from other people? Otherwise I'm porous and all this. My guides just showed me this in a really cool way so we can understand it and navigate it in a new way. All right, you have to ride this ride with me for a minute. So, you are the light of awareness. That means whatever you shine your awareness, your focus on, that's where your energy goes. That's where your light goes, right? Where your focus goes, energy flows. We're going to type that in here. So let's say you have people in your life who your subconscious and conscious awareness are habitually going to. Whether it's your partner, your parent, your sibling, your boss, your friend, your enemy, your ex, whoever it is, if you're unconscious, subconscious, or your consciousness is frequently visiting that person through your thoughts, through your like, oh, I bet they're doing this, or I bet they feel this way, or oh, I really hate what they did to me, or oh, I wonder if they're gossiping about me with this other person, or I wonder if they're in love with this other person, or if your awareness is traveling to them, oh, I wonder if what I did is gonna destabilize them. I wonder if my mom's gonna be destabilized because I told her something. I wonder if this person is gonna get frustrated or angry with me, if they're not gonna be, balanced because I was this way. Or we might unconsciously be getting out ahead of that and regulating ourselves, being a certain way around people so we don't frustrate them, don't destabilize them. That's another way of leaking our energy to them, because it means that we're so hooked into these other people that we know preemptively how to change our behavior to make sure that they don't go off balance, they don't get angry, they don't get sad, they don't get blameful. So if you're dealing with like dismissive, avoidant people, narcissistic people, psychopathic people, people that basically have a lot of distortion in their field and haven't worked through their shit, your energy, especially if you're sensitive, intuitive, empathic, is going to be out on those people preemptively, kind of checking in with them, even if you're not in communication. So the magic is to remember that you are the light of awareness, and anything you shine your focus, energy, or awareness on, even if it's going here, right? The subconscious is like, let me just check in. Let me just make sure I don't agitate this person. Let me see. Wherever that conscious, unconscious focus goes is where your light goes. And you're a container for light, right? You're in 3D form. You are containing light, not just in your physical body, but also in your auric field. When you leak out enough of that light, your battery goes down. And when you are depleted of the light that you are, the light of awareness, when it's gone out on everything else, then you then have space for other things to come in and fill, because this is just the law of the universe. What is emptied will be filled, especially on an energetic layer. Things are constantly moving in and out of our beings, and if we're not conscious about what we're holding, if we're not full of ourselves, something else will come in and attach and be attracted to this space, especially since when you put your energy and your focus on everyone and everything else, you are sending an unconscious invitation. You are saying, I don't matter, I'm not valuable, use me. You're more important than I am, use me. And the universe is not like a benevolent God or an evil god in the sky. It doesn't go, you've been good, so you'll be fine. It responds to your energetic frequency. That's why you see kind of awful people succeed, is because the universe is not here to punish or reward, even though there are karmic cycles, but people are working those out interpersonally most of the time. The universe and energy, right? Not just the big universe way outside of you, but the universe, which is in all things, even in my headphone, is working with your perception of self. So when your value is low, for whatever reasons, you're screaming to the universe, I don't really matter. Come infiltrate. Come take my light. And it's not your fault, because for the most part, people who are in this position have had difficult childhoods where they were not taught to value themselves. And they were actually taught that if they valued themselves, or they thought that they mattered, or they took care of themselves first, they were in danger of losing connection or safety, right? Because if you have an unstable parent, for example, and you tend to yourself first before you tend to that chaotic parent, there's an idea of, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose safety. You know, they're going to dysregulate, and then I'm going to dysregulate. So I just need to go regulate them while I'm dysregulated. And I mean, that's just one example of like 100 of how a person gets themselves in this position where they feel very porous. Low self-esteem, low self-value gives us a very porous experience in our being, where things come in and our light keeps going out. And, you know, another example of this is people who are people pleasers or making sure they're checking in on everyone else. They're thinking that in order to stabilize the nervous system, is like stabilize everyone around you. That's how you get your needs met. That's how things are safe. And the truth is, if you're a living, breathing grown-up right now, you can update this sort of mechanism to say, you know what, actually, the safest thing to do is to regulate myself, to fill myself, to bring my focus back to myself. When you bring the light of awareness back to you, back to you, back to you, and you give the people back the ick that you took on from them, then you can be free. Then you can be filled up and fortified again, and you're going to find that you're not porous like you used to be. If you take something on, it will be rare, and it will be noticed by you, because it's not going to be this like feeling of it just being kind of normal for excess stuff to come in and you to leak yourself. It's going to feel really, really fucked up if that happens and you go, wait a minute, something happened, I got to clean this up. So if you're feeling like you have been in this cycle and you want help getting through it, I have one-on-one sessions available. I do this amazing mirrored box work that is just kind of life transforming and really helps you shore up your energy body and create a new cycle with people where you're not taking on their shit and you're filling yourself up at the same time. I highly recommend getting support in this process if you feel like doing it on your own is challenging, because if you do it correctly, you're going to feel a real shift and transformation. It's not going to be like, okay, I need to do it today and then tomorrow and then the next day. You might do it for a little period of time, but once it clicks into place, it's going to be your new operating system to be full of you and to give people back their stuff. It's not going to have to be like a daily, oh my gosh, I'm doing this again, because you're going to be running off that new operating system of higher value and understanding detachment and deep connection.